What if one of the most iconic women in history was not just a queen, but the true power behind an empire? Imagine a figure so influential her face became the symbol of beauty and mystery for over 3,000 years. Yet her final fate remains one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles. Today on MindSpark Daily, we uncover the legend, the legacy, and the enduring enigma of Queen Nefertiti. Nefertiti was not just a royal consort, she was a revolutionary. Her name means, "The Beautiful One has come," and she arrived on the world stage during one of ancient Egypt's most radical eras. But who was she really? And why did she vanish from the historical record without a trace? Stay with us until the end to discover groundbreaking theories and the latest archaeological clues that could finally unlock her secrets. A queen ahead of her time. Nefertiti rose to prominence in the 14th century BCE as the wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. But she was not a typical queen. In many depictions, she is shown not behind the king, but beside him, even smiting enemies or wearing the crown of a pharaoh herself. Akhenaten's reign marked a seismic shift in Egyptian religion. He abolished the traditional pantheon and established worship of one god, the sun disk Aten. Nefertiti was not just a supporter of this revolution, she was its co-leader. Together, they built a new capital city, Akhetaten, modern-day Amarna, and reshaped Egyptian spirituality, art, and royal power. The mystery deepens. Then, just as suddenly as she appeared in historical records, Nefertiti vanished. Around year 12 of Akhenaten's reign, inscriptions and images of her cease. Did she die? Was she banished? Or did she take on a new identity altogether? Some scholars believe she may have reigned as a pharaoh under the name Neferwaten, or even Smenkhkara. Others suggest she may have fallen from grace or died during a plague outbreak. Despite extensive searches, her tomb has never been conclusively identified, although recent radar scans in the Valley of the Kings hint at hidden chambers that may yet reveal her final resting place. Challenges in uncovering her truth. Piecing together Nefertiti's story is like assembling a jigsaw puzzle with half the pieces missing. Many records from her era were destroyed, defaced, or manipulated during later reigns, especially by successors eager to erase the controversial Aten experiment. Moreover, ancient Egyptian art was not always literal. Symbolism reigned supreme, making it difficult to distinguish myth from reality. Historians must navigate these symbolic nuances, as well as the political agendas of both ancient and modern interpreters. But breakthroughs are happening. High-resolution imaging, 3D reconstructions, and genetic studies of mummies from the Amarna period are helping researchers narrow the possibilities. The woman behind the crown. Despite the uncertainties, what we do know paints a picture of a brilliant, charismatic woman. Nefertiti was not just beautiful, her name has become a synonym for it, but powerful. Her depictions in temples and stelae show her participating in rituals, leading diplomacy, and perhaps even issuing royal decrees. Some experts speculate she was the mother or stepmother of Tutankhamun, the boy king who would later restore Egypt's old gods. If so, her influence would extend far beyond her own reign, into the very fabric of Egypt's dynastic saga. Legacy of a legend. Today, Nefertiti's bust, unearthed in 1912 and housed in Berlin, is one of the most iconic artifacts in the world. But her legacy is more than just aesthetic. She represents a moment in time when a woman stepped into the center of power, reshaped a nation, and became an eternal symbol of mystery and allure. Her story challenges modern assumptions about gender roles in antiquity, and her influence continues to ripple through art, fashion, and pop culture. Nefertiti's life is a blend of fact, theory, and legend, a reminder that even in the ancient world, some stories are too powerful to fade. She stood at the heart of a cultural and spiritual revolution, yet disappeared like a shadow on a wall. And that is what keeps us searching, because mysteries like hers are rare and worth solving. What do you think happened to Queen Nefertiti? Was she erased from history or hiding in plain sight? Drop your theories in the comments. We would love to hear them. And if you are fascinated by ancient mysteries, hit that like button, subscribe to MindSpark Daily, and ring the bell for more stories that spark curiosity and ignite your mind.